aspect of their life and the life of their families. We watch people in society watch everything that celebrities do and pretty much listen to everything celebrities are saying. In the same way, sports heroes have their fans who wear their jerseys and who know every statistic about whatever sport they are engaged in. Photographers follow movie stars around. Fans ask for their autographs. And the author of the first letter of John, the same author of the Gospel of John, that person has bragging rights for having known the most important person in human history, Jesus. That is the beloved disciple who writes in today's first reading the following. We heard him, we saw him with our own eyes, we touched him with our hands. See, that's really the kind of close and personal encounter that John and a few others had with Jesus. John met Jesus in the company of John the Baptist. He saw him in his glory on the Mount Transfiguration. He sat next to him at the Last Supper. He saw Jesus in agony in the Garden of Gethsemane, and he was at the foot of the cross with Mary when Jesus was crucified. And finally, as we heard in today's gospel, it is John who looked into the empty tomb first. But John didn't simply know Jesus as another friend, a friend among many. No, he knew Jesus as his God. John reveals what he knows about Jesus when he writes in the very first verses of his gospel the following. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All came to be through him, and without him nothing came to be. What came to be through him was life, and this life was the light of the human race. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. Who else could write such a thing about the person Jesus except perhaps the one who knew him the best, the one who was closest to him? Imagine how fortunate John was in having known his God in the flesh and having seen him face to face. But the truth is that what John the Apostle experienced, we too can experience. While we don't yet see Jesus face to face, we know him in our hearts and in our minds. We receive him here daily. We pray to him. He speaks to us. One day we will see him as he is, and we will enter into a life with him that will never end. So as we move through these days of Christmas, which is about the revelation of God, let's ponder the great privilege we have in knowing and loving Christ. He's not one of the many celebrities we might admire. He is nothing less than the way, the truth, and the life.